Okay, well today we're at 6 Mile Cypress Slough Preserve here in Fort Myers, Florida. And we will be looking for some venomous snakes and other wildlife that inhabit this area. So let's get a walking, see what we can find. This is actually the reason why I started fishing, is nature itself. So I started by going on hikes and going through nature, looking for snakes and other wildlife. And I realized that fishing is a big part of nature itself. So if it wasn't for my love of wildlife, I probably wouldn't be fishing. So I figured we'd do a little bit of a different video today to bring me back to my roots of just enjoying nature, no fishing at all. So hopefully we get to see a lot of wildlife today. So we're here at Gator Pond and just seeing if there's any alligators or water moccasins hanging out here. But I do see an assortment of fish down there. I see Mayan cichlids, bluegill, and tilapia right out that way. I am sure this would be a great place for some largemouth bass. I would not doubt it one bit. But unfortunately, fishing is not allowed here. Look at that tilapia. Oh, there's a soft-shelled turtle. Soft-shelled turtle. There's a largemouth bass.
Just so you know, there's a gator in Pop Ash Pond. Or,
is there a gator over there?
I think it was Otter Pond.
Yeah, it was Otter.
Okay,
Otter
cool.
Pond, he was swimming across.
Thanks for the info. Appreciate it. Have a
There's
good one.
bunch of gar, like
And
alligator
gar? Yeah.
It's ridiculous. I've never seen this.
Oh yeah,
many.
it's so low. Like the water's so low. I see them crystal clear.
You see him crystal clear.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah.
Thank you,
Like,
guys.
there was like 50 in one spot. It's
Cool.
crazy.
Have a great day. Thank you. Some guys just helped me out to find some wildlife. There is a ton of fish in here. This would definitely be a good fishing spot if we were allowed. There's some shiners down there. So a little bit of what a slough actually is. It's spelled S-L-O-U-G-H. Not pronounced slough, slough. So at the 6 Mile Cypress Slough, that's a very diverse array of plants that occur in different recognizable zones. Ecological conditions such as ground elevations, soil types, water depth determine the vegetation character of the communities around. So we're going to go through different types of vegetation here in the 6 Mile Cypress. We'll start in the pine flatwoods, which turns into a hardwood transition. Then eventually we get into the Cypress Slough, which there's hammocks and flag ponds all around. So let's continue on and see if we can find any wildlife. And the boardwalk is definitely for your own safety because there is a lot of venomous snakes here. You wouldn't be just walking around a slough, especially in my Crocs, without a boardwalk, because there should be a ton of water moccasins around, and there probably is, just haven't spotted one yet. Let's see what kind of wildlife we end up finding. Just scan the bushes here on the edge of the lake. You should be able to find water moccasins and other types of water snakes. They typically hang out in the bushes or just right on the base of the bush or trees here, right on the edge of the water. So we're just going to take our time and look really good. And right over there, sticking its head up, is a yellow belly slider, one of the native turtles here in Florida. And there he goes. See that foam down there? I believe a frog made that, and that's a type of nest for the frogs. And there is movement going on down there. You see that moving around in there? I think that's frogs. I'm pretty sure that's what makes foam nests here. Not actually seeing what it is, but I'm pretty sure it's a frog. Alright, we're gonna move on and see what else we could find. There's fish in like an inch of water here. See that movement down in there? Those are actually an invasive species called plecos, and they are from the Amazon. It's unfortunate that we have so many invasive animals here in Florida. It'll be totally impossible to rid Florida of these plecos. There is millions of them around. Alright, we're going to keep on walking, see what else we could find. Hopefully we see a snake. There's another one of those foam nests. Like I said, I'm pretty sure they're frogs. I'm gonna have to do a little research when I get back home to see exactly what species. Look at this. This is really cool. So cool. This is all flooded out in here. Up there's a pleco right there. He just swam off. You have fish swimming in inches of water. How cool is that? Another really good spot for a water moccasin that I'm looking for here. Not having any luck with snakes so far. I am looking around really hard. Tried to get one on video. There's another Florida gar. And there's some big tilapias out there. Here is a very interesting insect. It is the Luber grasshopper. Check him out. How cool is he? Such amazing colors on this guy. Real cool. There goes a gar. He's scared off as soon as my camera. Oh, there's a bigger spotted gar. That's pretty cool. Hiding under that cover over there. There's actually two types of gars here. There's spotted gar and the long-nosed gar. And that's a spotted one. The one that just took off was a long-nosed one. It's deep down there. Spotted ones are definitely a little bit prettier than the long-nosed. And here comes a little tilapia. Up there's a little spotted gar right there. Going under the boardwalk. Alright, let's see what we can see up in this pond up this way. There's a giant gar down there. Can't see it. Alright, let's see if we got any gators hanging out. I see tilapia down there. Oh, there goes a night heron. I'm not seeing any gators yet. There should definitely be some in here. The sign even says, an alligator's neighborhood. So where are you gators? I heard that the gator was out before, but there's been a lot of noise, a lot of children, and a lot of people here making a ton of noise, so I probably got scared off by that big tilapia. That is a big tilapia. This is definitely a great spot for water moccasins in this flooded grass, but I'm not seeing any. I expected to see some here, I really did. They're definitely here, they're just hidden pretty well. It doesn't seem like we've seen too much wildlife, a lot of fish life, but not much in the line of wildlife. That's okay. Like I said, there was a lot of people here, it was pretty noisy. I came here today on a weekday, in the middle of the day, hoping everyone's at work, but apparently I was wrong. So, I don't know. Great spot to come hike. Don't expect to see much, especially when there's people around, but it's absolutely beautiful here. I recommend coming to the 6 Mile Cypress Slough. There goes a giant gar. I'm too late for him. Gosh, that was a big gar. Great place to take the family, do a nature hike. It is a boardwalk, so it's not like you're hiking through the swamp. You're walking on a nice, clean, stable boardwalk above the water. There's a lot of stuff going on here. There's a ton of fish in here. Wish I was allowed to go fishing. There's an Oscar. Another Amazon fish. Here's a big old spotted gar right over here hanging out. And there's that Oscar going by him. There's a long-nosed gar right here. No, just spotted cars, bunch of them. Well, I hope you enjoyed hiking with me through the 6 Mile Cypress Slough here in Fort Myers, Florida. You can come down here with your family. It is a beautiful place to come hike on a nice boardwalk that is above the water, so you don't have to worry about getting wet and dirty and any snakes around. Come on down to the 6 Mile Cypress Slough, and we'll see you next time.